Hey, what's up guys? Phoenix here, and this video is going to be another YGOpro Duel video on the Checkmate server with the ABC deck. I actually really like the fact that the Checkmate server is still up and running, considering that regular DevPro servers at the current point in time are not. At the time of me filming this video, I'm having a lot of trouble with DevPro's internal servers, not being able to play against friends and all that nonsense. Is very disheartening for me, considering I'm trying to test for YCS Minneapolis, but I guess I just have to do all that in person. But regardless, playing with ABCs, this is a deck that, is coming out rather soon. It's coming out in about 3 weeks at the time of making this video, and it's expected to take the TCG by relative storm. It's expected to do very well on initial release, and honestly, I could see why. The deck is incredibly powerful in terms of the quality of cards are very good, and it does abuse a mechanic that, is actually pretty abusable when you actually, adjust it to power creep, like ABC Dragon Buster has been. So there is that. This entire deck concept is rather sturdy, is the word I really want to look for. But anyway, I'm not going to waste too much time with this deck portion of the video. You guys should know what this deck does by now. If you don't, you'll find out in approximately 10 seconds. So let's just jump straight into the game, shall we? Oh, Checkmate server, how I love your inherent stabilities, even though sometimes I just can't read cards. But actually, that actually hasn't happened in a long time. The little bug where you just don't get to read cards because your opponent has them on YGOpro and they haven't been loaded to DevPro yet. I think they've unified the servers, but anyway, activate Union Hanger, activate it, add a light machine type monster. Yeah, we'll just add A. Hopefully I don't get Veilered here, because if I don't get Veilered, I get to go Tsukiyomi and then do ABC Dragon Buster. So that would be really good, really cool, really grand. And then the instant fusion gets to be a follow-up as well. So, we'll special this. I'm going to use the Union Hanger to equip B from deck, because that will get a search. Well, it doesn't actually matter, because it's going to get discarded anyway. Well, yes, it does matter, because, let's see, this is A, it's 2 Bs, so it's 2 Cs. Nah, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. What am I trying to say? It doesn't actually matter. I just really want the search, because I'm a greedy bitch. So, that says something. But, so we'll go into, we'll search in A just to get some duplicate names. This way the only card I don't have duplicates of is C. And so we'll set this, we'll discard 3 cards. Oh, and draw 2. And then we'll draw 2 more. Since we've got tons of their names out of the deck, Max C and Solemn Strike, that's really good. What did I banish? Gold, Anti-Spells, 2 Thrashers, Rhoda, Union Hanger, and the last A out of my deck, which I don't care about, Upstart, Blank, Easy. Okay, that was actually a really good Desires, especially since it drew Max C in that, because Max C just basically turns into more cards with your Dragon Buster. But so I get to make Rafflesia here as well to be another trap, and then summon Dragon Buster. So we'll just do that. Instant Fusion is always really cool. You can use it aggressively, defensively, all that sort of stuff. But so we'll just get B, because I can only summon 1 Dragon Buster anyway, so it doesn't really matter. Hold on, let me double check this. Let me make sure I didn't banish Bottomless. I'm almost positive I didn't. Yeah, did not. Alright, so we'll go into Rafflesia here, and then we'll summon the ABC Dragon Booster, and then doing this will allow me to have some pretty decent plays, at least I think so. I'm going to set this. I don't want to get punished by Twin Twister on my own Twin Twister, and I also don't want to have to discard this Max C before he special summons cards. Multiple different things. I've already got a second trap in the form of Rafflesia anyway, so don't really care. So this Twin Twister can get discarded off ABC Dragon Buster to banish cards, or this Max C will draw cards, and then I can discard whatever cards I draw off Buster. So I'm gonna go ahead and Max C, and I actually just really hope I get this wrong. Oh, I got it right. Well, fuck. There goes that idea. But this Max C could still just get value. No, he left. Fucking Blackwings. All right, well, we're going in for another one. Jesus Christ, we're already starting to get into those kind of games. Jeez, man. Reasoning call 4 randomly, Mills Ashura. Excuse me. Excuse me while I slit every wrist. Okay, so what I get to do is I get to activate Union Hanger, and I can add a card to hand, just so it can get discarded off of the thingo. So we'll add C, just so we guarantee multiple names. This hand is looking very similar. I mean, that's what this deck is meant to do. This deck is incredibly sturdy. Now that I think about it, really, the Blackwing deck is at 100% full power, If anything, it's at more than full power because of the fact that we have like the other cards that are newly released, like Panaka, Raikiri, stuff like that. And we have Allure at 3. We have Pot of Desires, which is another draw card. Like, that deck is in theory really good, but for some reason it just ain't. that's literally it. I'm gonna summon this other C from hand because I've already got one in grave. So there's that. I'm keeping the terraforming down so that I can just add another Union Hanger to hand to be a discard, potentially. So there's that. Oh, well, there's another Union Hanger, so I guess we'll just get the other one out of the deck. Damn it. There goes all my smugness. There's not even any value in leaving it down anymore. Because, like, sure, I could leave it down and bluff it to be a back row, but if my opponent has Twin Twister or Chain to Anti-Spell, it was going to go away anyway. And so, like, there's that. And if he has that, he's gonna hit this Union Hanger and the Anti-Spell, and I'm gonna have another Union Hanger in hand to activate. Like, that's all that happens. But yeah, this deck's incredibly sturdy. Is, I believe, the word that I've used multiple times. It tries to do one thing, and it does it well. Rank 4s and nonsense. I did not standby phase my Anti-Spell, so I'm gonna probably have to end up banishing this Swords of Revealing Light. Or no. That's not gonna have to happen. I can just activate Union Hanger over Union Hanger and get another level 4. Normal summon it, make Diamond Dire or Castel. Castel would just be inherently better. Master with Eyes of Blue. Alright. Sure, dude. If he has Sage in hand, if he's playing Blue Eyes, I should note he's playing well over 50 cards, but I can't even be mad about that anymore because people are doing that because of Pot of Desires. So, that used to be the telltale sign of a scrub if their deck was like 44 cards or over, or during a brief period of time, Mono Mermails went to like 54 cards, just because that was like the best number. But now it's literally just because of Desires. That's it. So I'm going to banish the swords. I'm going to summon all 3 of these back, basically soul charging them, but it takes 3 turns to resolve because I have to make the ABC Dragon Buster, then I have to do this on my opponent's end phase, and then I have to do other nonsense. So yeah, it's not the most economical thing, but it is very economical, strangely enough. This is got an Anti-Spell up, so this will just be Dragon Buster food, I guess. As well as the B will be that as well. So I can make Castel here. Which one is this on? It's on A. So I'll do these 2. And Castel will spin this. And I can get another A, which I've got double C in circulation. I've got double B in circulation. The only thing I don't have in circulation is double A. So that will allow me to make double Dragon Buster. So we're just going to blow him out. Pub stomp him, get him into the place that he doesn't want to be, and see if he just doesn't enjoy his stay. So this will activate, and this will equip. I'm gonna leave a. I'm gonna put a B under here, or a B here, because this will allow the B to be detached. Let's see. Do I have a B engrave? I do have a B engrave, so I'm gonna overlay with B and A into Geargigant. So that B that's attached goes to grave. I'm just trying to make it where I have 2 of each name in the grave. That's all I'm trying to do. And so what I'll do is I'll add C here. I will set the Pot of Desires, and I'll just use Tsukiyomi, and then I'll be able to use Geargigant afterwards. So yeah. So we'll activate this, discarding those. Twin Twister, Anti-Spell, those are all good food. So we'll detach this, and we will just search for something that doesn't really matter, like a gold gadget. And so now, if my maths are correct, I should have 2 of each name, so I can just summon 2 ABC Dragon Busters. That's the theory, at least. Yep, 2, 2, and 3. This one has to go from the monster card zone because it has to make space, and then we'll just make another one because we have the resources for that, and we have easily enough resources. The fact that this card banishing or attributing itself to summon back 3 of these, and that fuels Daigusto Emerald, which makes this card basically infinite if you play 2 Emerald, is the most insane thing I've ever seen or considered in the game of Yu-Gi-Oh! The fact that you can just make infinite emeralds to make this card infinite, because this card inherently serves to fuel making emerald. If you're just playing your game and structuring your game plan correctly, that's insane. That's great. This card is very, very good. In case you haven't noticed by now, ABC Dragon Buster is insane because it's literally everything that was good about the Union mechanic adjusted for power creep. All of these cards are. The Union Hanger, A, B, and C, and then their form, everything is adjusted to power creep, and that's absolutely great. So Konami's gotten it really right with this card, but almost too right, to the fact that the deck that it's being used in is so inherently sturdy and consistent, as I've already said, that it just causes other things to just get stomped out of existence rather efficiently and rather quickly. So that's a bit of a problem. So I don't know what to name this video. I'm going to save this replay and I'm going to go check out what he's playing just because I'm curious. And I think you guys might be as well. Okay, yeah, he's literally playing just the biggest Blue Eyes deck I've ever seen. He's playing Swords of Revealing Light in it, which I don't quite understand, but I guess whatever floats your boat. Whatever you want to test. So me flipping the anti-spell turned the rest of his entire hand off because he top-decked that Master. His cards consonances, yeah, he's playing Negate Attack. Alright, Kaiba. Exceeds Universe, Veilers. So far, everything about this looks pretty standard except for certain choices, like United We Stands and all that. So at least I know what to call this deck. I know to call it Stars Dragon Assault Mode. What is that? What's that doing there? That card's like level 10. Is he playing Assault Mode Activate? No, I don't see an Assault Mode Activate in this entire deck. How do you summon that card? How do you... What? There's Exceeds Universe, there's Phoenix Wing. I don't see an Assault Mode Activate in this entire deck. Am I confusing myself on something? How you get to add it to hand off Melody, but what do you do with it once it's there? I'm so confused. You just discard it with Monster Reincarnation? Is that his purpose? I don't get it. Alright, well, I'm confused. I'm not going to confuse myself with this deck list any longer. But at least now I know what to call the video. So anyway, as always, guys, thanks for watching. Like, comment, subscribe to all the nonsense you usually do. Links are in the description if you want to check those out. Go for it. It's my Facebook, background music playlist, Twitch links, all that sort of nonsense. If you like the video, give it a thumbs up. If you know some people that might also like my content, I encourage you to share my videos around and maybe even encourage them to subscribe as well. Helping the channel grow in its subscriber base, growing the community of people that I reach out to with these videos is definitely the best way to show your support, and it's definitely causing a lot of landmark growth for me. I've never grown this fast as a channel as I have been in the past, month or so. I've been growing faster than I ever have before, and I really, really enjoy that, and I would like to continue doing that because I'd like to just get bigger and bigger because I like having an outlet, basically. I'm very greedy. But anyway, thanks for watching as usual. Let me know what you guys think about this game and this deck and all this nonsense in the comments down below as per usual. Thanks for watching, as I've already said. And as always, guys, take care.